Good morning. Just thought I would start a open lines today, see what's going on. And as you see, I have a topic this morning, and I'll see if anybody wants to join. I just thought I would, excuse me, just thought I would start with a topic this time rather than having just an open discussion. This time it will be about Real Trek. And again, what I mean by Real Trek is anything 2005 and before. Um, so, as I said, anyone is welcome to join. Let me go ahead and share this out so that people will see that it's out here. And let's see here. Don't know if anybody will join or not. So I just want to share, give people the opportunity to join if they want to. Uh, I'm going to be starting to uh, create content in December, just letting people know what's going on. And good morning, sci-fi guy. What's going on? How are you doing? Let's see. Now, so promotion. Right now, I'm putting in Discord a few different Discords, some links. Maybe some people will join, see what's going on today. Um, there we go. And let's see here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and see if anybody is going to join us today. See what's going on. And Bird of Prey 5, Kapla. Sci-fi guy, I'm doing well. Let me go ahead and throw the link out there for anybody who might want to join the stream. So it's a little more conversational than just me talking. There we go. And I put the link out there for anybody who does want to join. Feel free to join in on the conversation. And not Ryan Johnson, good morning. And yes, hello out there in YouTube land. And as I said, anyone is welcome to join if you want to, Bird or Sci-Fi Guy or not Ryan Johnson. If you'd like to come on the panel and talk, please feel free. I just was kind of in the mood to stream. Was thinking about some things after talking with Doom off off of his stream this morning, and I will. And hello, Resolute Germ. Hey, you are welcome to join as well if you'd like. I put the link out there. So, I said, so what are you going to be streaming today, Bird? Anything going on? I know you're going to be having the thing this evening, but anything in particular going on with Bed Life? And as I'm sure you can hear, got screaming going on in the background. And also in Bird of Prey 5. Kapla.
It helps if I turn on the microphone.
That does help a little.
World, it's Bird of Prey 5. Kapla. Yeah, Bed Life today. Anything special? I had a couple of topics that sounded really good at like 4:30 in the morning when I was thinking about them, but I have since forgotten. So I'll remember them before we get to Bed Life.
Of course, I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Yeah, let's see. What was I don't even remember. I can't even remember what I was thinking. Oh, well. We'll figure something out.
Oh, there's got to be. I'm sure you'll figure something out. Besides, you're going to have Dear Bob, I assume.
Oh, of course. I do Dear Bob's on Mondays. Let's see. I'm sorry, I have 3 things going on at once, as
That's
usual.
all? Wow.
Yeah, not too bad. Okay. God damn it! It was so good too. It probably wasn't that good. It was just
sure
going to be more
was.
of me complaining about things, but not like totally complaining, like sort of complaining.
And to be fair, not Ryan Johnson, Bird is not as bad at forgetting to turn on his mic as Andy Trekker.
Right.
So you have to be fair.
Yeah, no, I very rarely forget to turn on the microphone these days. So, what did you want to talk about, Captain? You were the one.
Well, let's see here. Okay. Obviously, Bird, you like Star Trek, particularly the Klingons.
Tend to like Star Trek. This is true.
So what is the appeal for you?
Of what? Of Star Trek?
Star Trek in general, yeah.
It's the greatest television franchise ever created and movie franchise. Why? You're gonna ask why is it the greatest? I know
Yeah, why?
that's the next question. Why is the Grand Canyon so spectacular to look at?
That's an interesting question. Well,
Honestly, I don't know. It's spoken to me. I guess it's piqued my imagination. It um, gave me hope for the future. Like wish that hey, I'd be pretty happy if things turn out even slightly like I'm seeing on this show.
mhm.
Um, Obviously, I think we've all wanted to, at some point or other, be a captain and have a starship. And I don't know, me, I wanted to be an explorer, but it seems like exploration, all the good exploration was over by the time I was born. I mean, yeah, there's we NASA exploration now, but I'm sorry, that's not the same thing as getting in a ship and sailing across an ocean
Sure.
and not knowing what would be there. NASA, they're scientists. They sit in an office and they send robots out, and they already know what's going to be there because they've taken pictures of it. They just want to get closer pictures and rock samples and shit. That's not exploration. Exploration is taking a machete through uncharted jungles and uh, sailing ships into uncharted seas and just finding what nobody has ever seen before, going where no one has gone before, type thing.
Well, you are an engineer. What about designing a craft that could go deeper than anything that's gone down so far?
It doesn't matter because we've already taken pictures. We can see what's around us even farther than the Voyager probe has gone and will ever go in my lifetime. We've already taken snapshots of the sky going back millions and millions of light years in distance. I mean, yeah, we could find a planet that's hiding somewhere that's got cool stuff on it or alien life. But I mean, biggest mystery is like, well, we know that there's not a giant vacuum cleaner in outer space or something, or a clown that's looking at us if we go far enough, because we would see it already.
Possibly. Are you saying that there's nothing that could be hiding from a probe?
Uh, I mean, hiding. I mean,
Cloaking itself, even.
honestly, not realistically. No, I don't think there's anything cloaking itself nearby. I mean, I am interested when I see, UFO alien type stuff that, oh, wouldn't that be nice? But if I had to bet money on us ever knowing any time in my lifetime, I probably wouldn't.
All right. What's up? NB Geek. All right. What's going on,
Nah,
Jesse?
hold on a second. Let me mute. My wife's asking.
Of course, he comes on in order to mute himself. Hmm. So, how is Mama Prey?
Mama Prey is doing well. She is still getting better, taking it easy, trying to get good sleep. Though, to be honest, I don't think either of us got the best sleep last night. I was up several times and I heard her awake several times. So,
Sorry to hear that, bud.
I mean, in the scheme of things, it's not too bad, but
Whew. I had to call my daughter in a few. I might check out in a minute or two to call my daughter for her birthday. I'm just
Of
waiting on my
course.
phone to. I'm just waiting on my phone to charge. Hey, Captain Trek, I got my workout in, man, and I really did not want to work out this morning.
And why is that?
I just didn't want to do it. My legs were, I don't know, my legs were kind of stiff for some reason. Probably because I was sitting in the backyard during the backyard during the cold weather with during the soup this morning. But I did the workout. Wife did the workout. We're good. And then I find you're live. So I'm like,
Oh,
oh,
yeah.
cool. It's like, this is awesome. This is the best post workout thing I could do right now.
Ah, DS9 on BBC America. That's cool.
yes, that's what I have on in the background.
I thought BBC was doing. Oh, did they take off TNG and go to DS9 now?
They do TNG and DS9
Okay.
and occasionally Voyager.
They do indeed. Just a moment. Let me
What episode's on,
get
Bird?
to.
Well, I am 30 minutes behind, so I can fast forward through commercials if I
Well, I was just
watch
curious, what
ahead.
episode is it?
Sanctuary is what I'm seeing right now. That's what I'm saying. The next episode, which is probably live, is the alternate. So I'm on season 2, episode 11.
Oh,
What's
this is the
season
one with
2?
the scree.
Yeah, they want to settle on Bajor.
Yeah, they want Asylum on Bajor. Yeah, the scree. I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah, I just had to. I didn't remember the title. I just had to take a quick look at the name, and then I saw the picture with Kira and the female leader of her species at that point, and I was like, oh, okay, now I remember that episode. I like that. What was it she said to him? She goes, "You sleep with both your men?" Well, yes. Don't you sleep with your men? I think that's what I always liked about the Dr. Phlox was him. Their culture is 3 wives per husband and 3 husbands per wife.
Thought it was 5, but either way. Yes.
I think it was 3. Pretty sure it was 3, but I could be completely wrong. All right.
All right. Sorry about that. I was just dealing with a phone call on my internet. Yay. And for some reason, I didn't want to broadcast to everybody. And we have Resolute Germ in the back room. Hey, what's going on, Germ?
Nothing much. How you guys doing?
Doing good. What about you?
I just took the day off work. Have to go into the DMV.
What happened?
Have to get my license.
Cool.
Oh, Jesus Christ. My wife, sorry I had to mute myself there, Captain. My wife is apparently become addicted to TikTok and is now tagging me in videos. And she sent me one, and she just had to show me this one. It's got a guy dressed in Mandalorian in the Mando armor going into a Walmart with a baby Yoda.
Oh, I detest TikTok. Maybe
How's that thing not dead yet?
I don't know. Maybe her and Ensign Ricky ought to talk because he.
I don't know. I don't. Dude, I told my wife, I was like, why are you tagging me in these fucking things? You know I don't go on TikTok. The only reason I even have a TikTok account is because we monitor what my daughter posts. or at
Right.
least I monitor what my daughter posts.
So you're cyber stalking your daughter.
No, I'm being a parent.
Same thing.
Wait, is this your eldest daughter?
Mhm.
No, my youngest.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Just
No, my oldest
checking.
doesn't. Oh no, my 20-year-old now. She doesn't. I don't even think she has a TikTok account. She's not actually, believe it or not. She may be 20 years old, but I think the only social media she really has is Facebook.
Hey, you did something right with that one.
Well, I got lucky at some point. Well, actually, I didn't get lucky. She dug herself into a hole and finally figured out how to crawl out of it. And then didn't jump back in the hole once she crawled out, thank God.
It's a lot quicker than most of us.
Yeah. Only took her, well, she's got a few issues still going on. I mean, well, who the fuck doesn't?
Exactly.
My only issue is my issue as a parent is she's 20, she's pregnant, and I don't think her, and I just wish her boyfriend would stop being such a douchebag sometimes. He's an okay guy, but he sometimes is a douchebag. Also, he has a child. He also has a child himself. So now it's like, okay, if you guys are going to have a relation, they don't live together anymore, thank God. But I'm like, and I told my daughter when I moved her into an apartment, and she had all that stuff, I was like, now she's not so easy to move back in with somebody else because now it's, instead of a few suitcases, it's like, this is all my shit. Which is something my wife and I told her. We said, once you get your own place and your own stuff, I said, you're going to be surprised how great that feels.
Yeah.
And it took her a few weeks, but once she got her place put together, once I helped her put her place together, and it really started feeling like a home instead of a place just to squat, it really changed her personality on that. And I said, yeah. I said, I know how you feel. I'm sure most of us remember that first feeling of having our first place by ourselves. That feeling of freedom. Oh, God. And then it goes away when you realize you got to pay bills, groceries, cook your own shit. But, for that split second, it feels good.
I'll take your word for it.
Captain Trek, what's on your plate this week, buddy?
I'm continuing to work on a couple of videos that I'm going to be releasing in December. So, yeah, editing.
Oh, editing is a nightmare. You might as well put Star Wars The Holiday Special in the background.
No.
Actually, is that still the most hated Star Wars movie, or did Last Jedi take that crown?
Oh, yeah, the sequel trilogy is beyond the hatred for the holiday special, but it was bad.
We'll see when they burn the sequel trilogy from memory. They completely. You have to work to get a good copy of that original Christmas special. They won't even acknowledge it exists.
Oh, that's okay. I had it. I did like a lot of people. I went on eBay and bought one.
Yep.
And this guy, I mean, I'll give him credit. They had a nice cover art and everything for it. And, I mean, the quality is okay. I mean, let's be honest. We were talking about getting something that was played on TV back in the late 70s, recorded off a VCR and transcribed onto a DVD. So you're not getting HD 4K quality.
Yeah.
You're not even getting 720 quality. Forget about HD.
Oh, you're not even getting SD quality.
No.
Okay, do you guys remember this? Do you remember the first time you bought your first flat screen with the high definition to replace your cathode ray tube TV, and you just immediately notice the picture quality was just a fucking 1,000 times better.
Funny thing
Well,
was,
yeah.
my first one was a gift. But yeah,
In my case, it's just going from something from 89 to something to the early 2000s. So that TV was beat to shit by the time I replaced it.
The two longest TVs I ever owned was my very first TV, which was I got back in 86. I was 6 years old. 6 or 7 at the time. It was a Christmas gift. I got a black and white TV, and I didn't give a damn. I was like, I was a 6-year-old kid putting a TV in my room. Mind you, no cable.
right.
But I had a TV.
Hmm.
And I had that thing God, for a good 10 years. And then the second TV I had the longest, ironically, was you remember McDonald's did those Monopoly games?
Oh yeah.
I won one of their TVs.
Wow.
So I actually won the TV, mailed the winning thing in to the address, and about 3 weeks later, I got a TV in the mail.
Awesome.
And I had that TV. It was probably about as big as my laptop, probably a 15-inch, maybe 17-inch. And I had that thing for, God, I think I had that thing for almost another 10 years.
Yeah.
I think that was the TV I had until I got my first high definition TV flat screen. I'll never forget that. The picture quality from an HD TV, from an SD, it's like, damn. Who knew what I was missing?
Thing was for me that if you weren't watching HD, which I know easy to watch HD, but in the beginning, HD was still few and far between, at least when I was getting it, is that the SD quality shows looked a hell of a lot better on a CRT than any HD TV I ever had at the time.
Really? Interesting.
Oh, hell yeah. I mean, it was a night and day difference. An actual good CRT compared to the early HD TVs, which, I'm not talking else. They weren't LCD TVs. They were like projection type
Now I remember what you're talking
Elcos or whatever. I mean, they had flat screens, but they weren't 2 inches thick. They were maybe a foot and a half thick. And they looked good. They looked just almost as good or just as good as LCDs today, but man, they were terrible at SD. Today, I mean, I see some SD stuff and it looks pretty decent, or maybe I just forgotten how good CRT SD used to look. But for a long time, we had a 46-inch standard definition TV in our den. I mean, it was like the envy of the fucking neighborhood. People used to come over like, wow, it's like having a movie screen in your house. I mean, at the time, when, the biggest TV you would probably get was like a 32-inch CRT, to have a 46-inch and it wasn't a CRT, it was a projection. But I remember, people coming over, family members coming over. Dad would get pay-per-view events on cable, so that the whole neighborhood would come over and watch on the TV. It was crazy. It was like the biggest thing people had seen. It was ridiculous. And today, I go 46-inch. It's $199 at Walmart, maybe less. But at the time, it was a big deal. And I mean, the picture looks so good on that thing. And then I spent I don't know, God knows how many thousands, maybe two on like my first HD TV. And I was like, this is shit. Watching like the same stuff I used to watch. It was a disaster. I was like, this is terrible. Like, why can't they make TV that does both well? I don't know. Hasn't been a problem in a long time, but it definitely was.
I made it very, I can't handle 4K quality. When I go into a Walmart and I see those 4K videos they put up, they actually make me nauseated. I don't know if anybody else has that problem, but they make me nauseated. There's something about the motion in the movement that just makes me motion sick.
Yeah, I got the same problem. It's the frame rate adjustment.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's like 90 or 120 frame rate. It just screws with my eyes. It can't handle it.
Oh boy, my wife's in the attic. I knew what she was getting out of the attic.
What?
Yep,
Christmas decorations.
getting the Christmas decorations ready for Friday.
My,
Because we're not going out on Black Friday. We'll be decorating.
yeah, Thursday. Well, see, my parents already got the Christmas tree out and decorated. Well, lit. Decorated waits till Thanksgiving. Yuck.
Hey, who's watching Die Hard on Black Friday besides me?
I haven't thought of it.
I hadn't either.
I'm not, because I'll be watching it for Cinema Saturday come the week before Christmas or the Saturday before Christmas.
Right.
Oh, I could still watch. Oh, I could watch it then again. Die Hard. Oh, yeah. Madam Geek's even down for it. And she only saw Die Hard for the first time last year.
Really?
How is that possible?
Exactly.
Her ex-husband was a douchebag. Let me put it this way. I've introduced my wife to Die Hard, Die Hard 2, Alien, and Aliens. She had never seen any of those before, and she loved all of them. And she said she thought Aliens was better than Alien. I said, well, that's generally the universal agreement. I said it's part of the trilogy of. It's one of the only trilogy of sequel, the trinity of sequels, as we call them: Empire Strikes Back, Aliens, and T2.
Yeah.
The three universally accepted sequels that were better than the original. You got a phone call, Cap.
I know. Let me try to.
I need to talk to him about his ringtone choices.
Yeah. Download something. So, Bird, what's on tap for your stream today? You there, Bird?
Sorry, microphone was off. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Yeah, I was trying to figure it out. I had thought of something really good, like at 4 a.m, but then of course I forgot whatever it was I was thinking. Hopefully it comes back to me by the time we get closer to bed life.
So what have you thought of those ideas yet, Bird? That you
No, he was just asking, and I haven't yet.
well, hopefully you get some decent Dear Bob letters.
I think it was something that annoyed me. Something that annoyed
Andy Tracker?
me. Could be. I was thinking of doing a video to anti-tracker. Oh, and I did find that clip from Futurama. Somebody had already cut it on YouTube, so I didn't have to. Saying when they were all being idiots, I said, like, let's join the Reform Party. I was going to send that to anti-tracker.
Hey, wasn't that the party Jesse Ventura was part of?
Yep.
Might have been. It was.
Nah, it was the Reform Party. I remember.
Trump
Don't
was
ask
part
me
of the
why I
Reform
remember
Party
that.
too
I
in the
just
90s.
do.
Hey, at the time, don't get me wrong, I was all for the Reform Party. But now it's like, you realize the only thing it does is guarantee the win for the candidate that isn't is less like the Reform Party candidate. They don't actually have a chance of winning a national election.
True.
At least not in
Until
current day.
you get a big name who is pissed off at the rest of the National Party for being spineless little pussies, and then on a major Twitter platform start spouting off the greatness
but
of
you're already
Reform Party.
That Twitter would allow that to happen. Twitter would say, "Oh, Reform Party, no, you can't tweet anymore."
I don't know. It would be hurting the guys they hate.
I don't understand this. When I see these controversial things pop up, and now they are actually promoting. I don't think these people realize it. They keep promoting the fact that these people have Parler accounts, and I'm like, are you trying to deter people? Because all you're doing is gonna pique people's curiosity.
Yep.
Yeah, it's the media. They don't know. They think people actually listen when they say, "Oh, these are all Nazis."
Well, considering I'm the guy they're usually considering, okay, let's put it this way. I'll speak for myself because I'm the only guy I can speak for. I'm the guy
Correct.
they hate. I'm the guy they're talking about. I'm that guy they are constantly bashing. That's me. That's been me.
That's probably all four of us.
That's been me. I've been bashed for the last 4 years. The only thing is, actually I've been bashed a lot longer than that. The only difference is I have a thick skin and I don't give a fuck. And I had to say the F word really loud outside my garage, and this little girl just rode by on her bike.
Oh,
Contributing
Lord.
to a delinquency of a minor.
I should move back to my backyard, but my wife's in the attic.
Probably,
I don't know. I thought it.
probably will say,
What's up, Cap?
probably will say it to her parents, and then they'll say, "Where'd you hear that word?" That old fat guy down the road.
Yeah, they could say, well, shouldn't be too hard. Well, shouldn't be too hard. They could say the fat white guy with the Trump flags in his garage. Oh, they don't even have to say that. They just see the flags in the garage. Considering I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 flags in my. I gotta fix my NRA flag at some point. I mean, you see the one behind me. I got my "Don't Tread on Me." And then my beautiful Second Amendment flag. Because I'm a gun lover. I'm not afraid to say
No,
it.
really?
Oh, I love guns. Love guns. Love my guns. Love shooting my guns. You'd be amazed what a stress reliever knocking off 100 rounds will do for you.
I'm afraid to find out.
Why is that?
Let's just say that I don't have any place to go where I could target practice.
You have no ranges?
Not near me, no.
How is that possible?
Nothing within a 30-minute drive, even?
Probably, yeah.
I live in liberal hell, and I have a gun range within 5 miles of me.
You live in liberal hell. That could be Chicago, Detroit, New York City, or California.
A little
Right,
bit
Lance.
north.
Let's see here. That is no. That is it's Seattle.
Yeah,
I know that much. Or near.
Oh,
the city that wishes it was San Francisco.
that's why I like living in South Carolina. Although if what I'm seeing going on, if what's going on in Georgia happens here, I might have to move. I've already made a determination. If I move here, I'm going to Alaska. I'm buying land. I'm going to Alaska. I'm going to get the best Wi-Fi I can, and I'm going to be as far away from fucking people as possible, except my wife.
Oh, you said the best Wi-Fi you could get.
Yes,
I thought you said the
Wi-Fi.
best wife you could get.
Oh, you
I
guys
was
thought I
like,
said the
aren't you
best
already
wife I
married?
could get. I already
Yeah,
have
that's
the
what it-
best wife I could get.
I thought the same thing.
Yeah, Matt Geek thought I said
Yeah,
the
I think it
same
was a
thing.
Freudian slip.
No, I said Wi-Fi. I said Wi-Fi. Hey, I can check it on the stream. I have proof.
God damn. Does anybody else have the Citizen app for their phone?
Citizen app.
It tells you about crimes in your vicinity.
I don't have that app. I have my local PD's app.
I just got 7 people shot at a Sweet 16 in Brooklyn. Now, they didn't say killed, they just said shot, but still.
Probably a
In
little
where? In
early to
Brooklyn?
determine that.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Cuomo will blame it
I
on
thought
Trump.
those were. I thought guns
Woman
were illegal
killed
there.
and 16's wounded in Bedford-Stuyvesant, which is not the best area of Brooklyn, granted, but Jesus Christ.
Is there a good area of Brooklyn?
There are better areas of Brooklyn than others, but that's bad even for a bad area of Brooklyn. That's
Well, let me ask this: Would you
No, a guy
would
from
you move to a good area of Brooklyn?
I mean, I don't picture moving at this point, but I'm in a good area of Queens. Going to a
Yes.
good area of Brooklyn would be I don't think it would be a downgrade. I think it would be a lateral move. Although, to be honest, the better parts of Brooklyn are unfortunately closer to the water and more apt to flood during hurricanes. So maybe I'm happier where I am.
It would be a downgrade. Yeah.
So in that respect, it would be a downgrade. But in terms of the neighborhood and people and available stores and whatnot, I mean, there are probably some places in Brooklyn a little better. Although
What do you-
school district, I think I'm still in the best part of the city. Not that I give a shit about the school district personally.
You will when nephew probably starts going to school.
Well, he won't be
Well,
living
he
there.
won't be living here. He's Ciso Price headed to Jersey.
That's not much better.
No, I agree.
Isn't Jersey just New York light?
Though sometimes with more taxes and
I know
whatnot.
this.
But
I know this, Bird. I follow on Twitter, and I actually comment a lot with the guy who's trying to take Cuomo's job.
Hey, you can always move near Sissa Prey. Well, it's better than suggesting in with her.
Hey, did you guys order me anything from UPS? Just asking.
can't say I did.
Leave it to my
No.
wife. Just checking.
But I have no idea what to order you or where to
Oh, I
send
told
it.
you guys. I told you guys what I'm doing for Christmas. I'm buying shit off your merch stores. So I've got. Let's see. How do I got this up on my bookmark here? I've got Jedi Bills. I've got Captain Tracks. I've got Admirals.
And he put himself out again. Hey, good job. And he's back.
And like a dumbass, I hit the wrong button.
And
Bird,
good
do you
morning.
have a merch? Bird, do you have a merch channel or a merch store?
I do.
Yes, he
Shoot
does.
me the link. I need the link, man. I'm about that. That's my Christmas this year. I'm buying merch from people. I'm
Okay.
gonna have a run on coffee mugs and T-shirts this year.
And you're our mod, so you are more than welcome to put that in the channel.
Well, thank you. I will give a direct link, but for anyone else or whoever at a later time thinks they might want merch, you can always go to birdoprey5.com and get the link to the place, but that is the link directly to my Teespring store in the regular
Cap Drek,
chat.
what made you go with the Hershey's thing?
Actually, I was looking at a different because I wanted something that said Captain Trek, and I thought something similar, but it isn't actually Hershey's. It's another brand.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, Bird of Prey. I got your merch store in here, right next to Captain Trek's.
Sweet.
Speaking of that, Bird, you should really put your name or the website on your merch, because I get asked about that "Make Klingons Great Again" hat all the time, and it takes me a good bit to just go through. Oh, this is the website. This is the guy.
Well, I guess. I mean, the problem with it is that when you do a hat, you're very, very limited in what you can do, and you can't do small fonts. So, and you're very limited characters if you do at stitch tats. In fact, I've been looking for weeks now trying to get a hat made with a custom design, and a bunch of sites have rejected it because they say they can't do it that detailed. So there's really nowhere to put like a small web address or something, or
Too bad you can't put it on the back.
Yeah,
but they would look birdoprey5.com along the back. I don't know. It just doesn't look
put it
right.
along
Some have like a
the
block.
adjustment or right over it.
You're very limited, as to where you can put what.
Oh shit! I like
I
this.
Unfortunately, other than the "Make Klingons Great Again" hat, most of the other stuff I try to put birdoprey5.com on somewhere. The hat is just I'll keep tweaking it. Thank you for letting me know. I'll see what I can do. But I am trying to find a site that's just better for hats. Because the hats, not that there's anything wrong with the hat, except that I do want to put more info on it. I would love to put a Bird of Prey 5 logo image, on a hat that just says Bird will Prey 5 for when I'm doing my videos rather than always make Klingons great again.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Hey, Bird, I have a question for you.
you know,
Is this Bird of Prey 5 and Sassy made in Kuroga thing, is that a Yitzi drawing?
yes, it is.
Okay. I know what I'm getting off your chin. Dude, that looks great. I've never seen that one before.
It was the first one he made for, as far as I'm aware.
Made in Kuroga. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, even though it's not, but they don't mind printing it.
It was financed in Kuroga, damn it. It was financed with Kuroga money. No child laborers.
Only the mines.
Yep. Looks good. I think for your store, Cap, I'm going to actually I've pretty much figured out what I want. I want one of your coffee mugs because I love coffee mugs. It's either shot glasses or coffee mugs are kind of my thing. But I like the. I was looking at the colors, and honestly, I'm going with the army green.
I'm not surprised.
I just think I was flipping through the colors and I was like, that green just looks like it fits your logo better.
That's why I picked as many colors as I did on some of the things, because each each person has their own personal preference, and I didn't want to limit people.
Yeah,
Too
I checked a
much.
few. Yeah, I was checking a few of the colors. I was just like the last one on here, the army green. I was like, that just seems to fit better for me. Just think it looks like a nicer color for the display you have.
Right.
Yeah, for that particular display, definitely.
Hey, Kevin, do you have your link in the description or on your page?
No, and I need to. You're right.
Yeah, this is the first time hearing that you have a merch store.
Captain, you sell fanny packs?
I like the design of them. At least I'm not selling leggings like Jedi Bill.
Oh, that is true, but I just like a fanny pack. I'm like, does anybody even use those anymore? I just thought it was funny, man. I'm just busting your balls. You know that.
Oh, yeah. No, I wanted to offer as much different type of merchandise as I could, without being too radical. That's why I didn't go with the leggings or some of the other stuff. But
ooh, I like this red on your pillow. I think I'm gonna have to get one of your pillows and Bird of Prey's pillow, and then have them on. And then when I do a stream and I'm live and I'm on there and stuff, have them in the back between me, so I can have Captain and Bird right next to me, always giving me advice. Although I'm not sure which one of you would be the angel and which one of you would be the demon, but we'll figure that one out later.
Well, he is the God Emperor, so I would say he's the demon. Yeah.
That could work.
I don't proclaim myself to be a God Emperor, so yeah.
And what is on the back of Bird's here? It was a typo of the mouth. I loved my Jeep like a man loves his car. Or his Jeep. Now, if I could change that to truck, I'd be fine. Now for Bird, I would say for a coffee mug, the one with you having that head in the cup, head in the water thing, I think the black actually works better. Maybe this no, actually that teal blue. Nope, sorry, taking that back, the sky blue. Definitely the sky blue. Sorry, guys. I got to get my I got to work on my Christmas shopping.
Of course.
Got to work on my Christmas. Oh, it's an 11-ounce mug. Cool. Okay, Bird, I gotta ask, where did you come up? Where did this come from? There are plenty of fish in the ocean, so don't worry about irradiating it.
See, these were just random quotes I made over the first few months of me YouTubing, and people were writing them down on Anti-Tracker's website. So now there's like a 20 or 30 page thread of Bird of Prey 5 quotes, and these were some of the more interesting ones.
Of course.
Oh, shit.
Greetings.
I'm trying to figure out which one of these insomnia
Love Shack?
soups from Bill I want to get.
Hello. So what the Reddit of the Dam says about the Uncrashable? Oh, great Bird of Prey 5.
I'm sorry, what did who say about what?
What the Anti-Tracker says about the Bird of Prey 5, the Uncrashable?
I don't think he said much about Bird of Prey 5. Well, he probably doesn't believe it, but
Well, but in this case, he's lucky for the fact the Council of Great Elders in the Mountain choose to remove the accusations about the Anti-Tracker be a fake Klingon hermaphrodites.
yeah, I don't think he's too into Klingon hermaphrodites.
I don't think so either. No.
Wow, they established a peace. He established a peace accord with the LDG, right? They made the peace.
That's rather iffy.
I miss it the final act on the last episode of Captain's Track Love Boat, but I think they made the peace, right?
I would say closer to it than previously, yes. But no. That would be like that would be like saying Bird is no longer claiming to be a dictator. You know, that's
Bird
never
of Prey
gonna
5, the dictator. That's not. Yeah. So how's Koroga? How's Koroga is going on?
That's probably a good question. Probably quiet right now, considering that Bird of Prey 5 is not talking. I'm sure he's busy with his mom or something else going on, but since he's not,
his connection crash,
which is possible as well.
Or he accidentally turned off the mic again.
Speaking of crashing, Cap, did they give you a time on when you're going to get your freaking new router put in?
Okay, they delivered the router today.
Okay.
I'm going to have to put it in. Then I'm going to have to call them so it will actually function. Yay.
Good luck
It was
waiting
either
on
that,
hold for half an hour.
It was either that or waiting until a tech could come out and do it. No.
It's just a router.
I know.
I mean, it's just a router. I can't imagine you having any trouble hooking up a router.
I've done it more times than I could count.
I was dating this girl. I remember this. I was dating this girl one time back in California. and she was getting internet put in her new apartment. And the technician, they said, yeah, well, the technician literally told her, he's like, yeah, I'll drop it off. If you want me to install it, it'll be $100. I told her, I said, she goes, yeah, he told me it's going to be $100 to install my Wi-Fi. I said, have them drop it off. I'll be there later today, and I will install, and I will put it in, and I won't charge you $100. So, drove up there, had dinner and a couple of beers, and installed her Wi-Fi. Took me all of 10 fucking minutes. That's including the time it took her. That's including the time it took her to call to get it activated, to make sure it was activated.
Right.
And you charge how much?
They tried to charge her $100.
No, you.
Oh, I got a beer. I got a couple of beers and dinner.
Just a couple beers.
Speaking of the devil, we've got LDG.
That's too cheap.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
I'm an IT guy. I'm an IT guy. I don't screw people
LDG. The NB Geek is ruining the tech service, the tech support service.
No, Geek Squad's doing that by itself.
He's charging too cheap. It's going too low.
It was
How
back
is
in
everyone?
A dinner and 2 beers, that's too low.
It was
Good morning,
early in the
Captain
relation.
Jack.
It was a very new relationship. It wasn't like I was going to get more out of it than that.
Oh. Yet below Ferengi policy standards.
I'm not a good Ferengi.
That's below.
I failed my final rules of acquisition test.
Yeah. Sorry, you can't work in Ferengi space. Try Quark's Bar. Maybe you can be a bartender.
Quark's Bar is my stream on Saturdays.
We're near Fernie's now.
No. Everybody's doing cams now? Okay. Let's do cams. Captain Track, you have this strange. I already said that once. You have the worst hours for streaming.
But you're here.
It's 1 p.m. here. It's too early.
1 p.m.
Yeah.
Where are you at? And then he left. Wait a minute. He's
Boy.
2 hours ahead of me. What is
going
he in? What is he on one of the islands? Are you on one of the islands?
Yeah,
So I'm trying to figure out how you said 1 o'clock. I'm trying to figure out how you're 2 hours ahead of me. I'm on the East Coast.
Yeah, I am in the other. I am the other East Coast, a little bit lower than you.
That's why I was wondering. Are you on one of the islands?
I am a little bit down. What islands?
Islands, territories, places
Caribbean.
down south of Florida. I don't know.
No, I am a little bit further south of Florida.
Well, I know you're south of Florida.
I am a little bit further south of the equator.
You're in Brazil, aren't you?
Yeah. The
You live in
country
Brazil? Cool.
Yeah. That's how deep south goes before you reach Argentina.
I'm trying to figure out how I'm still trying to figure out how Brazil's 2 hours ahead. That's two time zones. Fuck. That's
One
full
time zone
zones.
and daylight savings.
They
What's
cut
that?
the crap about the daylight savings. We don't have daylight savings.
Got it.
Thanks God, we don't have daylight savings since Bolsonaro was elected president.
Got it. Now that makes sense. Okay, you being an hour ahead properly? Yeah, okay, that now makes sense. Here's a better looking face to look at.
Yay. Hello.
Thank you.
Are you in the garage?
Good morning.
That is a much better face to look at. Yes, you're correct.
Absolutely correct. Much better face. Matter of fact,
Without question.
Yes.
Yeah, he is crazy. You're right.
Yeah.
Did you just do
It's very local. Yes.
No, back,
Well,
Mucho local.
back.
well, the romance is the
no
romance
mas, no mas,
compensates for-
no mas, no mas?
I don't speak Spanish.
Well, I used to speak it halfway decent, but I'm going to get better at it next year. I know you don't speak Spanish. You're in Brazil. You speak Portuguese.
I barely speak English.
Hey, I should get some points for knowing that.
Yeah, LDG.
Sure, you should.
You speak a far more important language. You speak tech. I don't speak tech. Okay. Or else my computer will not run at all. It will help a lot the other day.
Hey, look on the bright side. You don't have to know tech. You got guys like LDG and me to speak tech for you. And LDG, what was it the other day? I think he had to drop like 2 or 3 times because he was getting private chats. Like, I need help. I need tech support.
Well, you missed it this morning. I had last night I had a client where every single computer went offline. So I had to take care of that this morning at 7 a.m.
How many he had?
He has about 23 computers.
Oh my
All of them
God.
went down, including the server. So I have a list of all my computers, and his entire went gray.
Ugh.
What kind of operation is he running?
That gentleman runs a veterinarian office.
Oh, come on. Why a veterinary officer would need 23 computers?
Depends on how big the vet office is.
Exactly. He has 7 computers for the front office, for people who are in and out, checking in and out. He's got 8 waiting rooms, each one with a computer.
Mm-hmm.
He has, every doctor has a computer. He has an x-ray machine computer. He has a portable x-ray machine computer. He has 3 computers. We have the x-ray server machine, which is the image processor. About 23 computers.
Yeah.
What's the
That's not
oh,
a vet.
sorry, I
That's
gotta
a
ask.
hospital.
Are they running a Cisco router at least?
I have him set up. It's he does have a Cisco router, yes.
Okay, good.
Well, no, he has a Cisco switch. We're
Okay,
using
switch.
AC
Sorry, I
router.
should have said switch. Sorry, bad choice of words. Did you set up
Yeah,
did you set up the switch?
Oh yeah, set up everything.
Man, I
revamped them.
so want to go. Dude, if I go back, I gotta check out this technical college we got up the road here. I am like, I'll talk to you in a minute, son. My son is like, he got the new Legend of Zelda game, and he is fucking loving it.
That's what
Oh,
Zelda
by the
does,
way,
yeah.
did you ever were you ever able to help Katie with her problem?
Her Mac? No, she needs her Mac. Her webcam is dead.
Oh.
Physically
a
dead.
really
I mean,
old computer.
are we talking hardware bad?
Cameras die. Yeah, when cameras go wacko, there's, especially if it's an onboard one, it's gone.
Yeah.
You get a scrambled image like that. That means your image processor is completely gone.
Is she gonna go? Is she gonna go for an external?
Gonna have to.
Either that or a new computer.
Yeah, but an external camera is just a lot cheaper.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Not in that, no, because she said it was an old Mac and it was a Mac. So yeah, maybe she would just want a new computer.
I mean, yeah, if it's an older computer,
something more
sure, maybe
reliable.
it's time for an upgrade.
Yeah.
I'm just saying if it was,
If it's
I
a
was
Mac,
thinking
it's
maybe
time for an upgrade.
Yeah, if it's a Mac, it's time for an upgrade. Yeah. Even if I bought a brand new Mac today, I still would say you need an upgrade to Windows.
Well, if I won a free Mac, I would use it to run Windows.
Tattoo or a paperweight.
Better off
Like I
with
said,
paperweight.
one.
Well, how
would
much
not
are you going to
pay.
want to? Well, okay, you get it back. You want to run some Windows. How much are you going to partition for Windows?
The whole thing.
You just going to partition the whole thing? Cool.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pay a penny for a Mac, but if I won one free, why not?
Well, that's different. I'm not buying a fucking Mac.
Free is pretty much
I
the
can't
only
afford a
price
Mac.
anything Apple makes is worth.
Correct.
The Apple's getting bad right now.
Now, granted, I
They've
am going to
been
be
bad
honest.
for years.
I do love my iPhone.
You know, they ought to change their logo to a rotting apple.
Actually, they should. Now what they're going to do is they're going to put a third eye on the Apple. Because now Apple just basically said, I own your ass, and everything you do, we know.
No.
How do you like my low? How do
So
you like
no
my little
more-
background there?
Nice.
So
What is that,
no
Matt?
more.
Doomcock?
Yep.
That's funny.
Yeah.
For a second, I thought that was
So-
Mankind.
So no more porn for anyone owning a Mac.
Correct.
No, that's sad. That's a shame.
Yep. Not only are they spying on you, not only are they asking permission to run programs, but now they're sending all that information unencrypted online.
Now any owner of a Mac can't handle torrents anymore. You can't share
Well,
files.
if I gotta
anymore.
do, well, that's why I know some people like to partition their drives and they'll run virtual on their computer, and I totally get that. Me, I don't do that. I have a second computer that I do all my experimenting on. Because if I crash that motherfucker, I've rebuilt it I've reformatted it 3-4 times.
And by
Son of a
experimenting,
bitch.
do you mean?
Oh, like I'll download just whatever I'll download. I'll test a program out. Like if I'm trying to do a new program, like say a free program or something, I'll test it out on that computer before I'll put it on this computer. Because this is my primary computer. This is what I do all my streaming on. This is what I do all my thumbnails and banners and stuff I like to do on. So this is a brand new computer. I've only had it for about a few months, and I am trying to keep it as clean as possible. So I am trying to keep it as very few new programs. I desperately try to if I want to edit something or try something. Really, Captain?
What?
Cap knows what he did.
I think he's trying to divide the house because 3 of us vote for cams and 3 of the on the other side vote for no cams.
Nah,
Then they
he
have me
knows what I'm
looking at the
talking about.
wall.
It's kind of a joke. It's a running joke we have with me. It's one of those running jokes we have with me. Captain Trek and I have been Captain Trek and I have been bantering. Oh, to answer your question, where am I at on Pokemon Go? I can't even log into my account anymore, so I don't even freaking know. I didn't even know I still had Pokemon Go on here. I don't remember I don't even remember my login.
So you're running your streaming on your enterprise, and whatever you want to try out, you use your Discovery. So if your Discovery crash, you don't lose much.
Yeah, exactly. That's that's pretty much
not
why
a Voyager. It could work. It could be a Voyager.
No, I treat that computer like it's my Star Trek Discovery. I treat this computer like it's Deep Space Nine.
Oh, that's so low! Oh my god, no, dude! The Deep Space Nine is something you get from a scrapyard and do re-roll everything from scratch. That space station was, I don't know, running on fumes and wishful thinking when the Federation get there the first time. It did not get better until the 4th season.
The fuck you smoking?
What?
He's talking technically, not the show quality.
Yes.
Oh, technically? Okay, gotcha.
What's going on?
Because when O'Brien first took over, that thing was
Oh, it was gutted. That was the
Yeah.
point.
Yeah.
Hey, but at least it looked like it was fucked up. Unlike Voyager, who somehow every week somehow still looked like it was fresh out of the Utopia Planitia yard.
Because the show was a complete trash.
Correct.
It's the worst Star
Well-
Trek TV show ever.
No.
Yes. Those people should not come back home. Most of the crew should be dead when they arrive on Earth. Neelix should be dead in the first week. Anson King should die in the first season.
They
Okay.
was
didn't
the-
kill off Neelix because if they got rid of
Yeah,
him,
I
there'd
would.
be no one to cook them. You can't very well
Look, they have a
eat the furry
They
little critter
don't need a
when the
cook.
furry little critter
They
is
don't
the
need-
only guy who can cook.
Yeah.
They don't need a cook. They have replicators.
Yeah, but they wanted to cut down the energy they used. Therefore, they had to actually cook. So they needed Neelix as the cook.
Would you really be willing to eat anything cooked by Neelix? The son of a bitch almost screwed the Enterprise with his damn cheese.
No, he almost screwed
Jesus
Voyager
Christ.
with his cheese. Well, technically, that wasn't his fault.
No.
He didn't know.
Oh,
He
no.
did not know that that infections would end up in the bio pouches.
Dude,
No. I don't know
Neelix
gel
is
packs.
the infection.
Oh, the bio gel packs. Thank you, Cap.
No. Neelix is the damn infection. I would kill him in the first week. I would throw him in the airlock.
Oh, no.
Two characters I can't stand for: Neelix and Lieutenant Dan on the Orville. I would shoot both in the head.
You don't like Dan?
No, I don't like them.
I like Dan.
I don't like them. I love to hate them. It's
I
a
love
guilty
Yaphet.
pleasure.
I love Yaphet.
But Yaft is a puddle of goo,
Yeah, I can relate
and
to it.
technically he and what? I forget. So
Ah, beautiful day. Beautiful day. Yes.
What do you have
So
going on
far.
today, LDG?
Not enough. Not much. Just like my friend. Just like woke up this morning feeling like Scrooge after he survived the 3 ghosts. Don't ask me why. It just seems to be one of those days. I'm happy.
Scrooge,
Wow.
after he survived the 3 ghosts, was
That
okay.
first morning he woke up and
He was happy,
realized he was alive
up
and loves everybody.
soul reborn.
It in the house. There we go. What's going on, cousin?
Oh, hello, Uncle
Is
Wings.
that Beaker? Is that Beaker or it?
That's
Let's see. No, Beaker would be me.
That's right. Yeah,
Me,
that's right.
me.
You got it.
Whereas cousin it
and
was.
you don't have all that facial hair. You don't have
What?
all that facial hair. Mimi
True.
don't have all that facial hair.
He's got plenty of facial hair. What are you talking about?
Hey, I don't
That
know what cousin
guy-
it looked like underneath that hair.
Got
Nobody
me.
does.
We don't. No.
I thought
Hey,
I
but
talk
we do
about
know what the hair
other
Okay.
monster
guy.
looks. Hey, remember when we found out on Looney Tunes the hair monster when he got the haircut? We found out
Oh,
there he
yeah.
was all hair.
It was like, yeah, he's all hair.
Oh.
It's funny.
Come
I was
on,
actually
I talk
gonna
Fuck
about
it, I'm just gonna leave my hair down.
Yeah, I
Fuck
was
it, I'm
gonna
just gonna leave
shave
my
this
hair down
morning,
today.
but I just
Good
ended up
idea.
not doing it. Screw it. I usually wait until it gets to the point where I can feel it, like when I like do this, and I can feel it like flickering me, you know.
hmm
But I don't know. Screw it. I look good, babe. I don't think I'm gonna keep it for a while.
Yesterday after the blend, I was like, okay, I need to shave my neck. So I went and I was grabbing a
Oh, yeah,
shower.
yeah.
I was gonna
Yeah,
I
right
was
here.
gonna shave my neck and grab a shower and then go to Walgreens. And then I go in there and I'm turning on the water and I'm about to lather up, and then I realize I have no fucking razors. So I'm like, I
Oh.
guess I'm going to Walgreens now.
Oh.
Because this was about a week's worth of growth down here, and it is a bitch to shave.
Yeah, this is the worst. I always try to trim right here. I try to trim this off. And then usually what I'll do is get my cheeks because I get a little bit of fuzz here. Drives me nuts.
I let my barber deal with the cheek lines. I don't mess with that. Because I'll screw it up. The only thing I trim, the only thing I normally do is I'll trim my lip line. Usually same time I do my neck is about weekly. I'll trim my neckline and then I'll trim my lip hair.
What I like is how I have like the Wolverine sideburns like right here, but then it comes down and kind of dips up and around. I love how everybody has a different style.
Somebody's calling me. I think it might be my daughter.
Like, trim this area and try
Good
to
idea.
make it more,
Go
make
ahead
it more
and
down and then up, but give it an edge.
Guys, I need to go.
Okay, well, it was
Okay.
nice for you to stop by.
Good job
Hey,
on the
honey,
videos, man.
happy
Keep up the good
birthday.
workouts.
Thank you, Dad.
See you later, Captain Track.
See you later.
boss.
Later, buddy.
Bye-bye.
Be
See you,
good.
Love Shack.
So, what is going on there with you, Resolute Germ?
Not much. They're just going to the DMV today. They
Oh,
swear
that's
it's
fine.
going to be 10 minutes, but I'm banking on somewhere closer to half an hour to 45.
More than likely.
I'm baking more like 3 hours, man. If I had to go to the DMV around here,
Yeah,
forever.
they have those COVID restrictions, so you had to make an appointment a month in advance.
Oh, for real?
Oh, Lord.
That's crazy.
I don't always remember. You live in the heart of hell there.
Yep, just south of Seattle.
It's another place you couldn't pay me to live right now.
The only reason I'm here is because I was born here and I'm too lazy to leave. If they ever get that state income tax, I'm gone in less than a week. I'm not sticking around for that.
And where would you consider going?
Texas is high on the list.
Cool.
But I don't like the heat. Basically, the only places I have X'd out is New York and California.
All right. At least a lot to consider, though. If you don't like heat, I would probably stay out of Georgia, Florida, Texas, yeah. Could go with some more northern states.
Revive traffic source. Traffic source types.
I don't know, maybe Minnesota.
Ooh, that would be nice. I know Cinnabon's up there in Minnesota. As soon as NB Geek is off his call, maybe he'll unmute, but I didn't want to listen in on his private call.
And no, Tiki, I'm not going to Idaho.
Okay, why not Idaho?
That's a little bit too close to where I am now.
Yeah. Okay. Understood.
If I'm leaving, I'm going as far away as possible.
Well, no matter how far you go, you're still here. Like, I don't mean here. I mean on the planet.
I mean, not in Seattle. As far away from Jay fucking Inslee as possible.
I'm gonna go back to New Hampshire. Man,
wait a minute. Crimson, hello. What's going on? Sorry I didn't see you come in.
Greetings. Yeah. Once upon a time, I would have liked to have gone up and visit the North Pacific Northwest, but now I don't want to go anywhere near that hot zone. That's just like a girl out of Magna, Utah, a hot mess. Yeah. And anyway, I just got a birthday present from my wife, and you guys were talking about beards. I got a beard kit with the soap and the conditioner and the oils, and so I'm looking forward to using that because I definitely need to do a little shaving. And I also shave around the top, but I got how to nick myself badly, so I'm waiting for that scab to go away. Anyway,
Rub it on lemon.
oh, and there goes NB Geek.
I thought I'd be polite and move him to the back so we're not interrupting his private conversation.
Okay. Yeah, I do. I have a friend, LDG, who lives in Minnesota. In fact, he runs the radio station that I'm on from there, which actually includes a transmitter. So it's actually kind of a real radio station. So
yeah.
So I mean, if you want, you can. He lives south of Minneapolis, quite a few miles from there. So you don't have to worry, just in case. And I doubt you want to move here to Utah because it gets hot in the summer times as well. Although we do have a few. Although if you go up into the mountains, it's much cooler.
So I love my job.
What about your job?
That's why I love my job is because I can move and still keep it.
Yeah.
I'm remote IT, so I don't have to be here. I can be anywhere and still do my job.
That is a great blessing.
Yep.
One of them, though I might trade it for a few others, but I'll take what I can get.
If I had a choice of climate, I would choose something as close to Fringinar as possible.
Yeah, I would love Fringinar. Fringinar's good.
Rain. That's what I'm used to. That's what I like.
Cold, rain, and naked women?
Naked, subservient women.
Hopefully a little hotter than a Ferengi woman.
Yeah.
So what's new for everybody?
Another day of life, my friend.
Yeah. Same here. Another day, another year on this mote of dust.
Glad I live in a universe filled with life.
Well, the way this year's going, that won't last.
I'm more than willing to skip the rest of this year, even though it means skipping my birthday, which I guess would be a good thing because then I could not age. So hey, that'd be good. Go for it.
Yeah, just skip a year. A nice little
at least
birthday
you didn't
gift.
skip your creation day. 9 months prior to your birthday.
So what do you have going on this week, Crimson Mist? I know with Thanksgiving coming up, that may affect your broadcast schedule.
Oh, actually, I'm planning on doing a watch party on you on my channel for the first time. Yay! On Friday.
Awesome.
So, and I finally got it scheduled, but I need to do so. But Thursday, I might do a test run,
Of course.
so that way, I got everything going, and I can. So I'm using Restream. I don't know if it'll allow me to have guest on or not, like StreamYard. I was just saying if that would let me do a simulcast on both YouTube and on Mixler, but I wasn't able to do a show yesterday because I had lots of cleaning up around the house. I had to do yard work. I must have bagged about 10 bags of leaves out of the front yard alone, and I haven't even touched the backyard.
Wow.
And that's going to be a mess because not only do we have leaves, but also broken twigs and branches that I got to clear out. Yeah, so I'm not done with that yet. But otherwise, just the usual schedule. So I'll keep everyone posted, just in case.
I had an idea because it may actually help draw people to the streams on Mixler. If you were to post a video, simply, hi everyone, I'm about to go live on Mixler. You can join me at blah, 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 blah. Links in the description.
Oh, kind of like a pinned tweet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's something I might really think about. I'd have to do it on my phone camera because that's the only camera that I can shoot video with and upload it. Everything else, well, I can take care of that. So,
Right.
Well, yeah. Now I got a project to do on Thursday leading up. And by the way, the movie will be Blade Runner: The Director's Cut.
Ooh, cool.
Yeah, I got to sit in on Loki's watch party with Die Hard. Had a good time with that. So, and it's basically ripping it on this one, ripping me okay. It's going to be like in live commentary, so it'll be a free fall and all. As long as people are respectful to each other.
Of course.
But other than that, it's going to be a free fall, so I'm really looking forward to that.
It sounds like fun.
Yeah, I've never done something like this before, so but I think I may want to watch it sometime this week just to get ahead of the game because I want to. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie.
Right. I would suggest it. That way you're able to at least add your own commentary to it, have something prepared rather than just going in cold, which I've done before.
Yeah, because I've done some script readings with the script doctors, with the Lost Boys, and then Tomb of the Cyberman, which, by the way, today is Doctor Who Day. I have not seen either one of those.
Yeah.
And so I had to wing it, and everyone said nice job and everything. So, and for the most part. So, yeah, it would be nice to have a little bit of heads up when I'm doing any one of these. Now, I was fortunate enough to have my own copy of Die Hard, by the way, to watch along. So, that was a good thing to have. Okay. Right now, I'm busy at work trying to make maps for my job. Oh, okay. I think we're okay with that.
He was saying he's going to have Robert Meyer Burnett on one of his live streams. Well, that's cool.
I'm sure. Yeah, next Thursday. I heard that on on the replay.
I'm sure there'll be a lot of people tuning in for that. Be nice to.
Yeah, it could go from what it could go 2 hours.
Oh,
Just based on-
I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely not going to be one of his standard hour-long streams because, yeah, there'll be a lot of participation. Even if there's no panel, it would be a long stream. And I'm sorry. What day did you say it would be?
Friday, the day after Thanksgiving.
Friday.
At
Okay.
At about 3 p.m. Eastern, which is going to be 1 p.m. my time, 2 on yours. So
that would
and I call it Internet Drive-In because I saw a lot of good movies at the drive-ins.
Oh, I love going to the drive-ins.
Mm-hmm.
I missed those.
I think I might have been conceived at a drive-in too. So,
oh, there was a drive-in I used to go to for a long time. It was a twin drive-in movie. Is basically what I'd call it because it had one screen on one side, one screen on the other. And it was fun to go to, and sometimes it was hard to pick which one I wanted to go to. And I will admit there were a couple of times I kind of drove between the two. Not encouraged, but they didn't say no.
Oh, careful! We don't want to get doxxed by YouTube here. Yeah, I went to a couple in my area growing up, and only one of them is left standing, and that's called the Redwood Drive-In. It had originally had 4 screens, but then they added 2 more. And yeah, me and the family would just drive up there and take them to a movie. I've seen let's see, Ghostbusters, Conan the Barbarian, Red Dawn, Aladdin, Grease, and not only that, but on Sundays we would go. It would double as the swap meet, so we would go there and find buy a lot of local merchandises. I found a lot of knock-up Transformers there when I was growing up.
Yeah, we had a drive-in that was also a swap meet. There was a couple other drive-ins. Let's see. I remember one that I used to go to as a kid, but they would always have problems when because it was in a lowland area, and so they'd have problems with flooding. So they finally got rid of that one, which was kind of unfortunate because it was actually one of the better drive-ins. But I would love to. I would love to see what drive-ins could do now, particularly with all the new things going on. With really what's probably the death of traditional cinema, I think that the drive-ins could actually have a resurgence if given a chance.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've seen a few advertised or seen some concerts were being advertised as being taking place at drive-ins, and I just saw a new video from Deadmau5, and he was performing in front of these parked cars, which I assume is a drive-in concert. So that's something else too. In these.
Hey, Cap, sorry about that, man. I know I muted everything, but I forgot to turn my camera off while I was talking.
Actually, you didn't mute. I muted you.
Oh, I thought I muted myself. Sorry.
Nope.
I thought I did.
Okay, sorry about that. I'm back. Had a brief interruptus.
No
One of my
problem.
one
So,
of my
hey
coworkers.
guys, I got some good news today. I found out my daughter's going to gonna go to the doctor, get an ultrasound done, and she's gonna have an pretty good idea when the baby's gonna be due then.
Cool.
Oh
That's
wow.
good.
How far? Oh, I guess they have to figure out how far along she is.
She's a little over 2 months along now, as far as we
Okay.
know. As far as we know, she was, when we initially found out, she was about 6 to 8 weeks. So she's probably either 2 to 2.5 months.
Yeah, I have a niece-in-law who's pregnant right now, and she says her belly button's starting to slowly pop out. So I think she's about 2 months along as well. So she needs to go and get an ultrasound done on her as well.
Yeah, my daughter's she's starting to show a little bit, so yeah, she's definitely in that 2 month area.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's just
Hey,
I tried to talk to her real quick. She was at work, that's why she wasn't able to talk to me earlier. So she's gonna do that, go to work, and then probably go over to her boyfriend's house later tonight. So I told her to call me later this evening so I can talk to her more. She's more concerned about. I did make a discussion. She's eventually going to find out. She's like, man, when I find out the sex, I really want to post that on Facebook. But she has her birth mother, and her birth mother doesn't even know yet.
Right.
And
Oh.
I said, I made the comment to my daughter. I said, this is my suggestion to you. I was like, if and when you decide you're going to start posting and putting this publicly, because most of the family knows, but nobody's saying anything on social media about it, at least on Facebook, because we all know. See, on Twitter and stuff like this, I don't have to worry about because my ex-wife has no idea that my handle or anything like that. Facebook is a totally different story. Facebook, everybody on there, I actually know personally. And so if I put it out there, eventually it's going to get back to her. So I told my daughter, I said, when you decide you want to put that on Facebook, I said, my advice would be give your mother a call ahead of time. Because I said, you know she's going to be a bitch about it. But I said she'd be even worse of a bitch if she finds out that way. Because she hates my daughter. She hates my daughter's boyfriend. Which I don't like the guy too much either, but I have my reasons, and it's more dad reasons.
Of course.
I mean, my reasoning's pretty simple. My reasonings are simple. He was acting like a jackass and not like a boyfriend. He was trying to talk to her like a father and not like a boyfriend. I had to put him in his place with that. I said, motherfucker, she already has a father.
Yeah.
I'm like, you may be a father of a child, but you are not the father of her. I said, you need to remember that.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, I had to tell him. I was like, stop talking to her like you are her fucking parent. You are her boyfriend. I think he finally lightened up. He doesn't talk to me anymore. He talks to her mom. So if I say mom, I'm referring to Madam Geek. If I say birth mom or the name Cindy, I'm referring to my ex-wife.
Right.
My daughter's biological mom. Yeah, NB Grandpa, yeah. I'm so looking forward to being able to be that. I want to go by Pops, though. I think I like Pops. Or my daughter calls her Grandma G-Mom. Maybe I should be GP. That's what I should do. After the baby's born, my handle will be GP Geek.
Oh, I figured it would be NBGP.
NBGP, actually, that would work. Nobody Grandpa. Elihu, he had a real bad habit of talking at her.
And that's always a bad
I
thing.
can't stand fucking people who do that. Because that's what you do to your children. That's not what you do to your partner.
No, you don't. Now, let's see who we've got in the back. Oh, Crimson Mist. Let's take out. Let's see here.
Actually, I wouldn't even do that to my kids either, but that's me.
Well, I don't try to talk at my kids. I try to talk to my kids.
Somebody
And I
came
found
in
that,
and left.
and I've actually found that works out a lot better at times. My temper,
it does.
surprisingly, my temper has gotten a lot better over the years.
Well, that's good to know.
Well, I
He's
mean,
not like being toxic,
well,
like
it's
toxic.
well, I have a question. I don't know who here. Well, I have kids. I don't know if anybody else here has children. But you know, when you have kids, especially when you have multiple kids, you literally have. It's funny how it is. You actually, I have 3 kids, so I have 3 different parenting modes.
Right.
I
That's
have an
good.
adult 20-year-old female pregnant daughter. I have a 13-year-old special needs son, and I have a 10-year-old very intelligent little girl. And they are so widely different in their personalities. You know, I can't parent. You know, I don't parent the same way. My wife doesn't even parent. We don't parent them the same way. It's impossible.
Well, even if you were to say have 3 similar children, you would still parent them differently, because they're 3 different people. They're not, each child deals with things differently.
Yeah, that was something actually was interesting when Madame Geek was pregnant with my son.
And I would like, before I will interrupt for a second, sorry that Crimson Mist had to go. His internet was crapping, but thank you for joining us. Go ahead. Sorry.
No problem. Sorry to hear that, Crimson Mist. So anyway, my son, he's very active. He's very energetic. And he was like that even in the womb. She would say he would be kicking all the time, moving around and stuff. And then when she was pregnant with my youngest daughter, she actually was talking to the doctor saying, "Is everything all right with the kid?" Because she said the kid wasn't moving around much, the baby wasn't moving like it used. And the doctor said, "No, baby's fine. Just babies develop differently." And it's interesting, but I basically figured out at that point that certain personalities actually develop in the womb.
Oh, yeah.
Because the running joke we used to have for a long time with my kids was, we tell my son to slow down, we tell my daughter to hurry up. We'd have one kid running and one kid just like, I'll get there when I get there. And us in the middle, my wife looking one way, me looking in the back. I got to go forward to make sure my son's doing this and look back to make sure my daughter's behind me.
Yeah, I have a friend who has 3 kids, and they are very close in age. And they are definitely different in many ways. The son is more like the father. The first daughter is definitely more like the mom. And the third child is a mix of the 2. Personality-wise.
Personality-wise, my son is more like his mom. My oldest daughter is like me, and honestly, I can't really say I could place where my youngest is. She's not really, doesn't really seem to have either one, me or my wife's.
She marches to the beat of her own drum.
Yeah, that's a good point. She marches to the beat like that. Wife was like, she marches to the beat of her own drum. Me, I'm more like my mother than my father.
She's the most chill out of everybody. She just kind of sits and watches. Anyway, I'm done with all decorating.
Okay, honey, love you.
I'm going to drink my coffee.
It's 12 o'clock. I gotta make my beer run.
So
Not
it's
right
beer
this second.
time.
Not right this second, but eventually I'm gonna go do that. Actually, I need some lunch, man. It's almost
Actually, I
noon
do
here.
got to get ready. Got to get going for my stream, guys.
Of course.
Take care. Thank you so much, everyone. Good hanging out this morning. Chat.
Always.
Captain,
And
Vertigo,
let's see here. Let me.
Renzo, and
Where
Envy.
you go?
See you, Pickles.
What's up?
And go ahead and drop your link backstage so I can go ahead and post it out for anyone who wants to go.
Oh, okay. Sure.
What are you
let me,
streaming about today,
Let me
LD?
get that for you. Today is going to be. I have a few people that need me, so I think I'm just going to be doing some work for people that pop in.
Oh,
I
you're
don't
gonna
really
do like
have
an so you're doing like an online tech support, huh?
Yeah, I'm just gonna do online, help people with. I think Chris Knight's waiting for me to pop online, do some graphics for him. I helped him recently. If you guys watch Chris Knight, did you like his click subscribe animation and his Facebook, Twitter, Instagram animation? I did that for him. That came out pretty cool looking. I also helped him out with his new gaming scene for OBS. So I think he needs a couple more things done. I also got a couple something for Darren I got to work on, a few other things. So I'm mainly just going to be working, most likely doing a waiting room. We'll start on LDG Pixels. Let me get you the link real quick. And here we go. Maybe I'll discuss cracking the algorithm because a little bit, because I made some progress on the latest trying to crack the algorithm. Go.
Who is 30 subs away from 100? Awesome.
Oh yeah, Eli.
Very nice.
When he does his one chip challenge, finally he'll get some more. I bet.
Oh, I'm sure.
Settings, public.
Oh my goodness, I still can't believe my baby is 20 years old.
Just don't think about how old that makes you.
Makes me 41. I know how old I am. I don't care about my age. It's just still kind of hard to believe. Well, technically, she's still 19 until 10:02.
Cool.
I guess I can say that.
Yeah.
Well, I have a tattoo. You can't really see it here. The way I can't really angle my arm there that way very well, but I do have a tattoo here that has all my kids' birth dates, the time, and the state they were born in. Because all three of my kids
Cool.
were born in different states. My daughter was born in North Carolina. My son was in California, and then my youngest daughter, she was born in Florida. And my youngest had to be the oddball. She had to be the only one that had a birthday that didn't have a 3 somewhere in there.
Ah, of course. Okay, Elihu, go ahead and pop your
There you go,
link
boss.
in the chat. That way, maybe you can get some people to join. And let's see here.
Yeah, we definitely need to get some people on Elihu, man. I'm loving his science stream.
Absolutely, those are absolutely wonderful streams.
All right, well, I think we're good as gold, guys. Thank you so much again, everybody. Catch you around. Keep up the good work.
Take care, LDG. We got some good people.
Oh, yes, we do.
And then, unfortunately, you got people like me.
Oh, you're not bad overall.
I could be a whole lot worse.
Grading on a curve from all of us. Pretty good.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a nice guy if you use the bell curve.
Depends on what bell.
Elihu, you now have 71 subs. And I hit the notification bell.
And that's absolutely no problem. Directing people to a video is always a good thing.
Oh, yeah.
Number one, you'll get people to subscribe. And number two, they can actually watch a video at the same time.
Yeah.
So they get the idea of what content they're going to be watching. So yeah, it's definitely a good thing.
Look at that nice shirt Elihu's wearing. Nice button-up shirt. Looking all professional.
Of course,
I,
that's what he
I dare to
always
say almost
does.
respectable.
Well, he's not like you, but yeah.
Well, I'm the bottom of the barrel. Elihu is definitely way above me
Agreed.
on that stage.
Agreed.
Yeah. Hey Elihu, you look really good in that shirt, man. I'm gonna have to watch that video later.
Well, let's see here. LDG is starting up, and we are just about at the 2-hour mark. I don't want to keep anybody away from that. I would like to thank everybody for joining on the stream. Let's see here. We had Crimson Mist, Sci-Fi Guy, Bird of Prey 5, who's on the panel, or
Still here.
his image is here. Not Ryan Johnson,
I'm still
Resolute
here.
Term. Cool. Dr. Alex, who popped in, and I didn't actually get to see or speak to him. I'm sorry about that. It's Lemons. Let's see here. Naughty Monkey Wrath. I feel bad for missing him speaking. Of course, Crimson Mist was on the panel. Eastern Brookholder, thank you for joining.
Tiki of Doom.
Yes, Tiki of Doom. I'm so glad. And of course, NB Geek, LDG Pixels,
Eastland.
Glad, yes, he's Eastland Burkholder, yes. Again, and Elihu again. And I again like to thank you for joining us, and have a great day, everyone.